Coalition wins. Coalition wins. Coalition wins. Breach wins. Breach wins. Coalition wins. Breach wins. Breach wins. breach wins.
I guess we will be live in just a little bit. We're just waiting for the last two people normally to join. So that is that.
Coalition wins.
There is eco. Oh, okay, not bad at all. Sorvex, welcome Zenithal as well. Welcome everybody to the stream. As we'll be seeing quite some familiar names in the chat,
Breach
like
wins.
Danny, Zenithal. I've seen Watak as well, who has been in another finals not too long ago. I see Tao here partially supporting his team. I can see a little bit benched, but I mean, you can watch your team possibly win this one. They should. Swervex Gold. Doing my best. Heroes team reset. We'll give it just a minute. Just a minute. I'm gonna give the co-owner to Arrow. This does take a little bit longer than expected, but that is okay. That is okay. Cloud restarted the match. Looks like we are here. It is. Ooh, I see some familiar names. Some players that used to be in XQ, for example, Eco. I see Yakindar, but we also see Arrow and Babe. Also the familiar names, you know.
Breach
And we will
wins.
see the knife go to the T side. As the switching sides will come in. As we will also see the Turkish supporters in the chat. as we will be beginning with the match. Team Denizbank, I'm just gonna call them Team Bank, because is what it is, versus Team Zeal. Once again, another finals. Zeal has been consecutive finalists for multiple tourneys, not just Polaris, for quite a few, actually. So it's a very familiar name to see in this list. Just how with the comment of "I'm a benched star player," they're missing out for sure, for sure. As the full-on tunnel push comes in, and the CTs are actually one towards mid, and all of the rest will be towards. Yeah, now split out, but I wonder what we will be seeing. Arrow trying to spot some out, but don't realize it yet. Has a flash for the entry into sight. And we should get started right now. Flash goes in. And here goes the action. It's Yekunar who takes down Rude. Arrow takes down Book. Cloud takes down Arrow back. We'll see Clue take a second. And we will see the round go towards the T side. Also known as Team Back. Go watch stream by Ryza. Damn! You're not even gonna support me, Tao? Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. But is Ryzen streaming this match? Oh, damn. Okay. Ooh, we'll see Book take down Donk, Clue takes on Vape, and Eco takes on Arrow, so that leaves just... Yep. Just the last two, and we will see the second round go towards Team Bank, so far, nothing too crazy. Where the real match starts is possibly right now. As normally the action is the most towards the third round, normally. Ooh. Eco dodging those flashes, but he goes down to Root. It's Vape who manages to get Yekunar and Arrow. Vape getting a second, and that leaves, in the blink of an eye, just Book. Not a long, and he will be shot down in just a little bit. Yeah, it's Rude who takes him down, and it's the first round going to the side of Zeal very quickly. As we'll be getting into the next round, everyone just make sure to check the poll, as we want to be knowing who would you think wins. As Eco takes down Rude, gets a second before going down to Arrow. It's Yekunar who gets another, and that makes it a 2v4 very quickly, leaving just Arrow and Donk. Or Donk, I don't know. Let's just call him Donk, because it's easier to say. Has three of the CTs towards Belong. It is Donk who takes on Yekunar, caught off guard, but yeah. Oh, Arrow manages to get Clue. It's Freeze who takes on Arrow, and that leaves just Donk last alive. And with Book rotating over, he has the advantage normally. But depending on Donk, yeah, how are you going to play this one out? Shoots a little bit, but does not connect. But it's Book who closes it out, and we'll see another round go to Team Denizbank. So, as we will also see the other supporters hop in the chat. Welcome everybody to the stream. As we will be seeing the push towards Belong. There's also still two players along, which one of them, as Eco goes down to the hands of Root. And Book trying to get some kind of wallbang, I guess. Huh. Go caster for the next Worlds. I wish. I wish. As Book takes a ginormous chunk of damage. Ooh. Who is that person over towards that B side? Wonder is Arrow and Donk guarding that B side. Ooh, Donk takes on one. It's Buster69 who takes down Yekindar, and that makes it a 5v2 very quickly. If the CTs don't make any mistakes, we will see another round go to the hands of Zeal. Oh, it's Donk who takes down Clue. It's Book who does manage to take one back, but he goes down to Vape. As we will be seeing another round go to Zeal, as expected. As this time we will see a bit of a mid push, but it's Donk, yeah, and Arrow get. Oh, Arrow with the 4K. Very well played by Arrow. As the eco frags are getting in. As we'll be looking at the scoreboard real quick, Arrow top fragging hard for his team. No. Dodges out the flash, has a little bit of advantage with the smoke, manages to get through, and Arrow loves his cheeky smokes. As we will be seeing Vape pick up 2 and Buster takes down 1. Quite the gallery shooting from the one and only Arrow. Hashtag Tao top betrayal. Yeah, he's betraying me. I thought he was my supporter, you know, but bro, it's just gonna go to another stream. I mean, sure, you're missing out. I'm not. As this time it seems like the T's are a little bit spread out. It's Yekiner who takes root, but still goes down to the hands of Vape, and with most of them spread out, it's Buster who takes down 2, and even though Clue takes back Vape, there's still a disadvantage for Team Deniz, and yeah. Maybe they can make their play. It's Clue who takes on Donk, and that gets Arrow distracted, who might go down to the hands of Book. Yeah, they're turning it around. Ooh, Buster. He does line up his shots, but does not get the kill. And with the bomb going towards Belong, the Book going to CT. This can be interesting as Buster will hear the bomb go down. He's not ready for Book. I was about to say if he manages to step back and get his aim onto the head of Book, he could have had it, but I guess just barely not. Just barely not. Wow, that was close though. It's a flash over towards Belong, and is there somebody Belong? Well, we will see Vape and Buster can get taken down by Eco and Yekindar, and Eco spots out another. At least just Root in that A side. As it guarded with his life, but oh, it's Yekindar who gets surprised. And with Root getting the info, there's at least one more towards A. He's still that solo man A. It's Freeze who takes down Arrow and making it a 2v4. Ooh, this can be crucial. It's Rude who will get shot in the back, and that leaves just Donk, who goes down to the hands of Clue, and we will see Denizbank on top right now. As we will still see Arrow with a 10-5 scoreline going hard, but it's Clue for his team who is on top. Ooh, Vape pushes out. It's Eco who does take Root down. It's Buster who does take one as well, and Donk getting one as well. Arrow taking one, and that leaves it in just the hands of Clue. 1v4 situation. And he goes down to the hands of Arrow, and the scoreline is tied up once again. Arrow gets flashed in the mid position. He does manage to take a bit of cover, but will he restore? Even though Donk takes down Eco. Oh, Vape takes down Yakindar. And Vape gets another before going down to the hands of Clue. Clue pulls one back, but ooh, Buster comes in with the push, and with the two of the T's towards Belong, we'll see Book. Just a P250. And Buster takes on Clue, leaving it just a Book. And he goes down to the hands of Arrow, and this time we will see Team Zeal take the lead. We'll be seeing... Ooh, Eco getting two frags with the entry into A side. And that can open up the possibilities for the T's. But it's Arrow and Buster. Arrow getting another. And Yekinar does manage to take down Buster with the deagle. But the bomb is still mid. But where is Eco? Eco is still inside. But... Ooh. Will he be able to do something with it? He picks up the AUG. It's Arrow takes down both Yakindar and Arrow, and we'll see the 7-5 half in favor of Team Zeal. If you ask me, a little bit of a rough start, because this map is pretty CT-sided. And we will be seeing the mid push out of the T side and the A stack from the CT side with just one who has to protect it. It's Clue. If he gets one, it is good. Okay, he manages to get down Arrow. Important frag, but it's rude to take him back. And this time, where will the CTs be coming from? Two middle, two CT. And with that, T's have a hold to hold up. Oh, Buster takes on one, but it's Freeze and Book getting demolished. And this time it's just Vape who goes down to the hands of Freeze, and we will see the defuse come in.
Bomb has been defused.
As the next round is about to begin, what will we see out of the T side? They're actually choosing to push Tunnel and Vape It's a bomb down. It's Yekener picking up 3. Book and Eco getting the last 2, but the bomb has gone down, and it gives that little bit of economy to the side of Zeal, who are right now having a tight scoreline with Team Denizbank. Hashtag Tao miss. He is missing out. That is for sure. Since he isn't playing and he isn't watching me, so disappointing. Disappointing, disappointing. As the A-hold seems strong, and Root gets blinded, goes down to the hands of Book. It's Eco who gets one as well. And will we see Vape takes down Yakindar with his lurk in mid? It's Freeze who takes down Donk, and that leaves just Buster, who goes down to Freeze, leaving just Vape, who goes down to Eco. And with that said, we'll see another round go to the side of Team Denizbank. As once again, we will see a lot of flashes, but Eco picking up 2. And this time Rude, Eco gets a 3rd before going down to Rude, getting 2. Ooh, Vape versus Freeze, and it's Freeze who takes down, and Eco is popping off with a 3K inside A. And I think Zeal should really switch it up, as they have been going consecutive rounds towards A. And this time, ooh, Yekener gets packed with a bunch of action as he's the solo B player. And we will see the B side go to the side of Team Zeal, but will he be able to hold it? It's a 3v4. Actually 2v4 as Freeze takes on Rude. It's Arrow who pulls 1 back, but you gotta need more. Vape though, good position. Gets flashed. And he goes down to Book, leaving it just to Arrow. This might be a little bit of a rough ass. Arrow gets 1, but still goes down to the head of Clue. And it is Denizbank looking good so far. I think you could say it's like partially like... Eco has been in XQ. I think I have seen Freeze and Clue before. Yekener, of course, as well. And Book is a new name for me, but still, good lineup. They are fragging pretty well. So we will see Zeal throwing. I wouldn't say throwing, but they're having a bit of a rough time against this one. As Team Denizbank is the first to pull the double digits, and Yekener giving that peek onto Belong and does not spot out anything. Where's the T side though? Most of them mid by now. And they are having mid control, and from here on you can play with your food in that regard, but ooh, Eco takes out Buster. It's Freeze who takes out Rude. And ooh, Freeze gets another before going down to Vape, but it's Vape a little bit too late. 2v3 situation. Arrow. Ooh, it's Book who takes down Vape, and that leaves just Arrow 1v3 once again. Arrow has been doing well, but once again, Tough ask. Spots out Yekinar at Belong, and his clue gets the little bit of info to maybe peek window. And we will see Book, who takes down Arrow. And this time it is looking rough for Zeal. And looks like once again, CT's leaning heavy towards A, and most of the team seem to be spread out, but leading A and mid. We won't be seeing much action from Yekinar so far. Arrow gets the info on someone over towards the CT side, but we won't be seeing much. And I choose to get the lean towards middle, over towards the A side, but Rude. Oh, it's Clue takes on Arrow. It's Book who gets Rude. And Babe does manage to take down Freeze, but there's still 2 more people to deal with. Ooh, Dong does manage to take back Eco, which makes it a 3v3. Buster takes down Book, but Clue takes back Buster, and with Yekinar in this position, it might just be over for Donk. He will get peeked. Yeah, it goes down to the hands of Clue, and we will see Team Denizbank on match point. Looks like a very strong side for Team Denizbank. And that means next map. Ooh, actually, Root takes on Yekinar. There is still a little bit of hope, depending on how the T-side will play this one out. It's Vape who gets the advantage towards Clue, but Freeze takes him back. 3v4 situation. It is still doable to close down for Team Denizbank, but might be a little bit rough. Just a little bit. We'll see Book come in towards that mid position. But they have to start now. Book gets the break and he knows, okay, there's one belong. Eco takes on Arrow. It's Eco getting another. Book gets the last 2, and we'll see Team Denizbank close it out with a 13-7 score line on the map of Port. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going over to the next map in just a little bit. You wonder what map is going to be next? Bureau. As this might be promising for Team Denizbank of 1-0. So, what I'm saying, see y'all in just a little bit. So, be right back.
Breach wins. Coalition wins. Coalition wins. Breach wins. Coalition wins. Breach wins. Breach wins.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after a little bit of a technical difficulty, we are back, and this time with the 9th round. Well, the CTs want to go in with 4 solid teams. Looks like the 9th round will be going to the side of the T's, as it is just Yakanar who will go down in one split second. Yep, told you. And we will see.
Coalition wins.
Okay, let me check. Book has to go. Yep. Was about to say reset, and we'll be live. Galatasaray Fenerbahçe. Neither. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we are back. Finally. Took a while, as there was a little bit of a technical difficulty, but we are back. How many times are you gonna restart the match? Come on. Okay, I was about to say. As map 2 is now finally alive with Team Denizbank pushing out A. And oh, it's 3 of the CTs that. Oh, we'll see Yakinard go down to the hands of Rude, and Wu takes down Clue. Wu takes Clue. That was kind of funny. And with that said, the T's are a bit stuck. Yeah, they are. 3v5, and that is not very nice to start off with. But there's still at least 2. It's equal. It takes back 2. Well played by Eco, but still goes down to the hands of Rude, and we will see Team Zeal start off with the win on a pistol round. As we have Wu come in. Wonder what we will be seeing out of the T side. And this time it is three towards A, and one of them towards B long. And slow pace round, no pushing yet out of the CT side. Just playing consistent. But they will be here, the A push. It's Rude who takes on Clue. Ooh, Yekaner with a nice shot onto Vape. And they choose to push on. Well, it is somehow a 2v2. How are they doing this?
Bomb has been planted.
Eco, here's one of them belong. Let's take down one. It is Wu who... Ooh, takes us time. Book might think... No, not now. And with the flashbang revealing his position, it is Wu who does manage to close out the round, and that was maybe a little bit too close for comfort for the CTs, as 4 of them have gone down. And that was almost a win for Team Denizbank, so might be a little bit bad for the economy. I still look fine. No full armor, but somehow I see quite some people who don't buy full armor anymore, so it's interesting to see. And it's a little bit spread out. 2 belong, 2 A long, and 1 watching mid, kind of. Oh, Freeze gets 2 with the Scar? Ooh, yeah, and now the T's are going towards belong. Very well played by Freeze. Somehow getting 2. And it's just Donk left alone. And he goes down to Eco. And that opens up the B side ginormously. It's Wu who does manage to take one back. But in a 2v3, it's still doable. But how much doable is this? Yeah, it's Yekanar who takes on Wu, and that leaves just Arrow, who goes down to Book. And it's Denizbank with a nice round pulling off. Once again, same setup. Now this time it's 2 people watching mid. There's 2 belong and 1 A long this time. Ooh, what is this? It seems like a 3-man A setup? Oh, can work out though. As Wu just hiding himself, and only issue is there's 3 people pushing intel. And do seem to know, but Book takes 2, Eco takes 1. Wu is caught off guard, and that leaves just Vape, who goes down to Clue, and it's the second round going to the side of Denizbank. Once again, same positions. Seems to be like a standard setup for Team Denizbank to always have 2 B long, 2 A long, and 1 watching mid. Rude does take down Freeze, and that is one of the A long players. Question is, how will this affect the setup? Ooh, Yekiner does take down Rude and smokes off Intel, but still Vape gets Yekiner through the smoke. Book waiting for that push, but I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna give him a peek. Arrow does take down Glue, making it a 2v4 for Denizbank. Ooh, Book almost hitting the guy mid. They're going for that A site. That's where Wu is. Wu gets 1. Still, Eco getting a second. And is on for the 1v2 clutch. They are giving him the space. They do respect it, so... Ooh, Eco gets the pre-fire somehow. Very nice, but Arrow does take him down. And this time, the side of Team Zeal takes the advantage right now. Oh, Vape and Root peek out a long get 3. Leaving just Clue and Book. What happened there? Oh, Vape getting punished by Book. That Scar is like really good somehow. Cities are smart enough to not give them a peek right now, and with 50 seconds on the clock, they have to start making their move. And with that being said, they're still over at spawn in 35 seconds, 2v4. I don't think they're going to go for it. I think they're just going to hold on to their guns. Ooh, what a shot from Book. But that is all the action we will be seeing as the T side holds on to their guns. I wonder what we will see coming out of the T side, as this is a very heavily CT-sided map. Very, very heavy. This time a bit of a different setup, as we will be seeing 3 towards A long and 1 watching mid, so a little bit different this time. Gekiner takes Rude, Vape who takes Gekiner back, and Freeze gets Vape back, as it's a back for back trade. But 3 of those T's watching Intel. It's being guarded heavily. Arrow will go down to Freeze. These guys are good. It's Wu. Does not manage to get a singular kill. will go down to the hands of Book and at least just donk.
Reach wins.
And it's Clue who takes him down. Sorry for the sniffing, but still a little bit having a cold as the A-long push comes out. It's Yekener, Freeze, and the Eco. Fate gets one, almost gets a second, but still will go down to the hands of Eco, and it's the T-side with 4 rounds. And if I have to believe, if you're able to get your 5th round on a T-side, you should be set with the map. Ooh, Root takes on Yekenar, but Eco quick to trade. Eco getting a second. And once again, that's the stuff from the T side. It's Clue, takes down Dong. Arrow does manage to take back Freeze, but it's still a 2v3 for Zeal. And the T's are everywhere. B long, A long, and even Spawn, actually. It's as if Arrow knows, but he gets peeked by 2! What is that double peek? That double swing was something else. Ooh, and Woo just barely shy of getting Book. And it will probably be Eco who will get the last rounds. Peaks takes him down. This time with not too much happening. We'll be seeing the A stack because the CTs are Eco, so a little bit rough. But that will depend. What is that T side going to do? Playing very careful. Ooh, Eco goes down to the hands of Woo, and Fate does manage to surprise Yekenar from behind, but this time we will be seeing the T-side push towards B long, and will we see all of the CTs go towards B long? Yeah, we will. They're sticking together. Fate gets Book, and makes it a 2v5. Still, it is Freeze and Clue. Ooh, Clue gets 2. Spotted out a 3rd. Freeze takes down Woo. It's Donk who takes down Freeze and leaving just Clue. 1v2. And still will go down to the hands of Donk. Nice Eco. Round 4 Team Zeal. They managed to pull it back. I think with not a single primary gun. Only secondaries. So we'll be looking at the scoreboard. Eco 14 and 6. No wonder. He's been fragging heavily, and for the CT side, we'll see Woo with the top frag. Freeze manages to take down Woo. Arrow is ready for Freeze, and we'll take him down, so the B side has not crumbled yet, but might, as two of those T's are looking towards B. Ooh, Yekanar seems to be lagging. It's Donk who takes on Book, and Clue managed to pull back Arrow, but Root takes down Yekindar. Eco on a life-changing flank! But still, he is alone right now, and they know his position. And they're not going to give him a single peek. Oh, Eco, what are you doing in this situation? 5-5. He has the cash, so will he go for it? Those two positions gets Vape, but will go down to Donk. I was about to say, it is almost Team Denizbank getting that favorable scoreline. I mean, they're still able to pull one back. If they make it 6-6, it should be locked in. Depending on how Zeal will play this T side out. Ooh, Yekindar gets Woo. Ooh, Yekindar surprises Donk and opens up the side. And we will see that 6-6 half.
Bomb has been planted.
Vape left alone. Does take down Freeze. Nice shot. But that is all that he might be getting. He gets Eco as well. Just fragging up right now. Gets that third!
Reach wins.
Man, Vape likes to give it a show. Gets 3 before going down to Book, and it's a 6-6 scoreline. And on a heavy CT-sided map, I think we might see Team Denizbank with the W. As Eco 16-8, he is monstrous. What will we see? It's going to be 3 middle. T seem to be grouping towards A, yeah. Will be. It's Book who goes down, and the rest of the T's push onto the B side. Arrow takes down Eco, and that is an important frag to get. Wu takes down Yekindar. And Clue does pull back too. It's Donk who takes down the head of Freeze. And Donk also getting Clue. But what a pull back from Clue. Getting 2 in that pistol round almost made it doable. And the buy will come out of the T's, so depending what the CTs are going to do, they will be stacking B, and Book gets a few shots, but no kills. Vape takes down Clue in the meantime. Book goes down to Arrow. Arrow takes a second, Rude gets 1, and Arrow getting a third. Depending how this will go, the real fight starts here. With 4 FTTs towards belong and that one singular person watching spawn. Not too much action yet, but maybe. What are TS going to do? They flash their sight or their way into belong. An arrow takes on Yekindar. 3 of the people towards tunnels. Donk getting to, and Vape doesn't take Eco's head. It's Freeze who pulls back one, but he is the only one who's alive. And Vape going for it. Let's go down to Freeze. But still 1v3. Freeze, 79 HP. It is doable. Wanna have your moment of shine, Freeze. You better clutch this 1v3. Didn't mean to ask that often, but you never know. Crazy stuff can happen. But likely he will fall in 3, 2, 1. And there he goes. It's Wu who takes him down. And surprisingly enough, the T-Side's team Zeal looked really good. Even though this is a pretty heavily CT-sided map, they're doing pretty well. Now the CTs will have enough, but depending how this one goes, if this goes to the T side, we'll be seeing an eco round from the CTs after this one, likely. Ooh. Somebody got damaged, and they heard it. Once again, Root takes down Eco, and Book. Looking towards middle, it's Clue who takes down Vape. Book gets one. It's Clue who takes another before going down to Arrow, making it a 2v3. 1v3 actually. Leaving just Wu. Will be heard at Belong, and they're not going to give him much. Yeah, Yekindar takes him down. Somehow they managed to pull it back. Well played by the side of Team Denizbank. It's Vape who takes down Eco, and I think they're going for that full-on A push. Yeah, they will. Ooh, Arrow takes down Yekindar. Wu takes down Freeze, and we will see another round possibly to the side of the T's.
Bomb has been planted.
Where are the CTs at, though? Clue is in B side, and it's Book. It's waiting for the T's to push mid. Does get spotted out. The CTs are saving that SG and that AUG. Can be very important for the next round as they don't have that much cash. It's Donk who takes down Clue and manages to take down Book after time. Book, Donk. Ooh, those can be very important as the CT side. Can they buy? See 1, 2, 3 Augs. And we see a Scar and an M4. Not much util though. Barely any util, rather say. As CT side once again goes for that A push, and this time it's Eco who's the one who has to guard it. Spots out, I think, two. Eco goes for one, but goes down to Arrow still. Ooh, Freeze takes out Dong. Good frag. Ooh, Arrow takes down Yakindar. Vape, do you want to be pushing that is the question. There's two towards CT. Vape, the first point off contact. Peeks wide. Goes down to Clue. It's a 2v3 situation. Arrow gets booked down. Roots. They shouldn't be lining up, and it's Arrow getting two. Gets another round for his team, and somehow they're able to pull it off on the T side of Bureau. Who would have thought? I am pretty sure Team Zeal is not ready to go yet. They want to go for that third map. And they are looking good on that T side of Bureau. It is insane. Ooh. Look at Yakindar, but Yakindar goes down to Arrow. It's currently on Book and Freeze. And I think I saw... Ooh, Book goes down. Clue manages to pull back Arrow, and as he was the man who has been fragging up hard, it's an important frag. Eco takes root, but goes down to Fate. Freeze gets blinded and manages to fall back to safety, but it's the T's who are on towards A, and Clue, you're just a little bit too late. Who will be the first point of contact is the question. Likely Dong. He takes down Freeze. Still does go down to Clue. Clue 1v3. Jay plays around the smoke. Let's see the POV of Clue. And with the confusion of the smoke, Vape takes him down, and they're on match point. Okay, we are on for a match, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking good. As likely we'll be going over to map 3. And the score's pretty even spread out with Arrow on top, as he has the same amount of frags as Eco was popping off in the beginning. Has been quiet down. Dunk takes Freeze. Once again, heavy B lean. They're with 3 towards B, so... Flash belong. Who is that belong person? It's Yakindar, but we will see just Clue. Gets 2! Gets a 3rd! Clue! How are you doing this? Duncan Wu. 2v2 situation. Clue. Over at belong chooses not to peek vents, and... Where's Eco? He is over towards vents. Eco can get a frag here. It's Donk who takes him down, and at least just Clue has been fragging out heavily. Is on 40 ace clutch. Barely any time. Takes him down. And it is Clue with the ace clutch. He manages to pull 3 from vents. I managed to pull back the last 2 when the bomb was already planted and it looked doomed. But somehow he manages to pull it off. Insane. Clue, fragging all 5 off the tees. It's Vape who takes down Yakandar once again. Ooh, Arrow. Just on the side of the smoke. He goes down to Eco. I think he peeked just before the flash. As that is a little cheeky trick. And now the T's are a little bit stuck. It's Freeze who takes down Donk, and now they should know. Once again, they're over at that B-long position. Once again, they just go for it. They are not scared, but you might want to be as Freeze pushed up quite a large amount, and oh, first point of contact will be Eco. Freeze, you're rotating over to the wrong side. Eco spots out 1. Eco gets Woo. It's Rude to take down Clue. Vape takes down Eco, and I think it is on Vape. If he can close the map, would be incredible. A book around the corner. Vape is still in position. Yeah, he spotted out 1. Doesn't manage to get Freeze, but goes down to book. Vape almost closing the map, but just shy. And it is Team Denizbank getting another round. They don't want to leave yet. They're ready to take it to that 2-0. But one round, one mistake can cost you this map. Not even necessarily the series, but this map. Once again, you will see that singular belong smoke. It's not full on covering, but the T's should really switch it up. As you'll see that 4B lean. Yekanars gets 2! It's Freeze who gets another! And that means it's just Donk. We'll see another round go to the side of Denizbank, probably. Nice shot. But will not be ready for Eco. Yeah, Eco takes him down. Climbing around closer. Will the T-side have enough? Roots might not. Donk is low on cash, and we will see the buy for the T-side. But if this continues, then maybe the CTs can close it out. Ooh, but this time they're smart. Eco spotted out 1, maybe 2, and the rotations are quick. Yeah, that's that CT hold. That is so incredibly good. It's Eco. It takes down 1 before going down. You'll see Vape take down Book. Arrow gets another. Woo gets another, and it's just Clue. I am speechless. 1v3 for Clue, and he has done it before. But it's Vape who closes out the map, and we are going to map 3. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned, as we'll be back in just a little bit with map 3. So stay tuned.
Bomb has been planted. Breach wins. Coalition wins. The Breach wins. Breach wins. Coalition wins. Coalition wins.
Cool. Looks like we're back. Map 3, grounded. And just waiting for the players to sit in each team.
Coalition wins.
All right. Yep. Both teams are ready, set to go. And yeah, it looks like Team Zeal will be getting the knife rounds. Nice try. I'm not too sure what's been going on, but it's what it is. Mind games. Looks like we'll be on match 3, and it's getting a very, very long stream because a little bit of difficulties between map 1 and 2. Okay, let's get this match underway. It's Vape who takes down Clue, and we'll be seeing that A mid push will work out for the CT side, probably, depending on how this one will be played out, because 3 of those T's has pushed.
Bomb has been planted.
Storage. Ooh, Ego with a nice shot onto Donk. It's Dojo who takes on Rude, and somehow T's are making it work. It's onto Vape. Gets one. It's out of bullets. Ooh, takes on Freeze and just Eco, 4 HP. Ooh! Eco! But Vape, does he have the time? He does not have the time. He didn't tap the bomb! And Eco! Somehow the T side has made it work. Wow! Okay, well played by Team Denizbank. Okay, I did not expect that one to turn around. It was literally a 3v4, but somehow. Ooh, Clue and Doja pick up Clue 2, Doja 3. As it looks like Doja is the sub for Yekindar. A high spec. Let's see, first pistol round. It's Clue takes a big chunk of damage towards A and has to fall back. Won't be seeing too much action towards that A side, but the B side is a different story. Arrow goes for a little bit of a peek, does choose to fall back. Spots one out. Arrow takes down Book. It's Eco who takes down Donk. And with that said, there's still a lurker in mid. Ooh, Freeze. Has he managed to slip through? He has, but he still goes down to Rude. He was expected, apparently. It's Vape who flashes. An arrow ready to peek. Gets one, gets two. Will we be getting a third? Could be. It's just Doja. 1v4. Takes a big chunk of damage. Does take down Vape. Good shot, but will likely fall. It goes down after time, and it's Arrow who takes him down, and it's the first round for Team Zeal. on the CT side off grounded. Let's see what the T side is looking like. It's 4 towards A mid. Donk. No, actually not Donk. Who is that person A mid? It's Vape. Vape, you gotta be ready for this one. Spots out one. Gets Clue, but still will go down to freeze. It's just a 1 versus 1 trade. It's Wu who takes on Doja. And still there's like 3 of those players towards a mid. I wouldn't say stuck, but they don't have too much moving room. They could go back, but that's something they don't know yet. As the jiggling is, yeah, seems like we're having some dance lessons. With 30 seconds on the clock, you gotta get a move on. We'll be seeing those T's move towards truck. They're gonna give it a try, but with 20 seconds on the clock, this is going to look very hard. And with the CTs playing it on backside, yeah, they ain't gonna give him a single thing. It's still Eco takes on Rude, and that leaves just Arrow. Goes down to Book. Freeze takes on Woo. Will they have the time? They won't have the time, just barely. It was such a nice try from Team Denizbank, but they just missed it with a singular second. Wow. Very nice round. Very nice try as well, actually. Ooh, Woo takes down Freeze. Vape pre-fires a little bit, but does not get a kill. It's Vape who takes on Doja before going down to Clue. Oh, what a wallbang from Arrow. Drew takes on Bulk, and I think it is just Eco. 1v4. We'll try to fall back. And he falls to the hands of Roots. And it is Team Zeal that take the lead. This time it will be the A push coming out of the T's, and with just 2 people guarding A, should be enough. Rude and Woo both get 1 each. It's Vape who takes Book. Rude takes Eco, and that leaves just Clue. 1v5, Deagle. There's no possibility. Yeah. It is Donk who closes out the last kill onto Clue. And it's a 4-2 scoreline in favor of Team Zeal. That's a very interesting comment, Kaiser. Very interesting comment. This time the T's will be spread out pretty evenly. 1 A mid, 2 B long, 2 B mid. Eco tries to get a frag onto A mid, but does not get... Oh, it's Donk with a shot onto Doja. Arrow manages to get Book. It's Donk who manages to get a second. Eco takes one back, so he's left alone. And Vape sprays him down. It is Zeal. Normally, on their favorite map, this should be. Let's see what the T's are doing. Once again, similar setup. Two leaning towards that B spot, as 2 of them will be going towards A mid and 1 towards storage. It's Vape who gets freeze. Vape ready for another. Spots out the head of somebody. Gets clue. It's Arrow who takes down Book, and it's Dojo who does pull back, but it's Arrow getting that last 2, as Arrow has been looking good these last few rounds, and it's Zeal 6 and 2, and this is looking like a very good map for them to close maybe the series out. Just maybe. As Book takes down Arrow, gets another, surprisingly enough, and with that said, early 3v5. Vape. Close to the smoke, but no, chooses to push through. Will he be found out? He gets 2 before going down to Doja, making it maybe possible for his teammate Wu to clutch up. 1v3.
Bomb has been planted.
There's 1 towards sight. Does he know? He gets 1. Sees the off, but it's Eco with his position into A mid, making it not doable. I had hope for a bit as he was landing his shots onto the sniper of Doja. This time a little bit more of an A lean as Woo pre-fires a little bit towards storage, but doesn't land much. It's Eco who takes down Vape. Good shot from Eco. And this time we will see the T's rotate over to A mid, I think. Yeah, because Doja's the only one who's lurking. Yeah, they're still onto A, but with the possibility of going towards B. So the 2-2 setup. 50 seconds on the clock. Eco takes another as he takes down Arrow. Taking 2 off the heavy hitters on the CT side. Could result into another round go to the side of Team Denizbank. Please spectate Root. He's insane. Root? Yeah, he's been consistent. Takes on 1, gets another. It's Wu who takes Clue. Oh, Doja gets blinded, but still, 70 seconds. Eco, one of those people you want to see him step up. Doja gets 1, but he goes down to the hands of Donk. And yes, indeed, whenever you spectate Root, he steps up. As right now, Team Zeal leading by 4 rounds. They're looking good on the CT side of Grounded. Oh, it's Wu taking 2, taking 3, gets a 4th. On for the ace. Very fast. Doja ready to give him? Yep. And it is Wu acing in that round. As it seems like Book a little bit frustrated by that ace from Wu as he also climbs to the leaders of his team. Still, it is Vape above him with 1 kill and 1 assist, but will that matter is the question. Oh, once again, another A mid push. This time it is not just Wu. We will see Freeze pull back too. But he goes down to Don Clue, manages to pull it back to a 2v2. Arrow, still in safety, and it's Roots guarding a mid. Is Clue ready for Roots? Yeah, Roots spots him out, but does not choose to re-peek it. And Doja leaning towards A. Could get a frag if the timing is right. No, he goes down to Roots, and will he be ready for the second? He might. But he might also get caught off guard. Clue has the timing. 45 seconds, but he goes down to Arrow. What a shot. And we will see 9-3 half favor for Team Zeal. Man. Era looking good on this map. And I can remember this lineup loves playing Grounded. They really do. Maybe this was that little bit of a strategic last pick whenever they might lose. Okay, a little bit of an interesting setup. We'll see the 3 people belong on Arrow as that lurker as the CTs. Yeah, they're stacking that CT position as Freeze takes down Vape. Donk, if you're hitting this, I'm losing my mind. I'm just saying. We're just shy of missing the mark. Oh! These shots are so close. Clue and Book ready to push onto sides. And they will. Oh, Doja gets 1 before going down to Wu, though. It's a 3v4. But still not really favoring the T side as they're with 3 towards a mid. What are these guys doing? They're all 3 going towards CT, and with the CTs over at the long, this might go to the side of the CTs. Who is that person? A mid, it's Eco. Donk takes down Bulk. We'll see Eco miss a few shots. Does manage to pull back Roots. It's Clue who takes down Wu. And it's just Donk, 40 HP, 1v3, and it's looking rough. Yeah, he goes down to the hands of Eco. As well as the Reader pop up in the chat. Reader, you can be proud of your team so far as they're 9-4. Ooh, Eco and Freeze pick up each a kill. Clue gets 1, and yeah, it's a 5-9 scoreline. Still, the real round starts now, as if Team Zeal pulls this one, they are looking at double digits, climbing closer to that 2-1 victory. And Book gets 2 before... Actually, he hasn't been going down yet. Gets a 3rd. Book, hello. What are you doing, my friend? And 2v3 situation. Still. It's Eco who is guarding that A position. And if there's somebody who is fragging hard, it is Eco. And the CTs should know by now that they're rotating Eco, looking towards storage. Yeah. I think he just missed the timing. Yeah, he missed the timing. It's Rude who takes him down. And there's a possibility for the T side to get that double digits. But Freeze pushes in. Gets 1, gets 2. Man.
Bomb has been defused.
Ooh, Freeze goes for a little peek. It's Book who gets 3 again. And Book is always doing that whenever they're just like, it's not like they have pistols. Every time. Man, oh man, once again he puts his team in a favorable position and yeah. Every single time around closer and closer. Team Zeal is still struggling to get around. You know, it might look like 4 in a row in favor of the CT side. It's Clue, takes 1, takes 2. As it's a 7-9 scoreline in favor of Team Denizbank. Because we have to see a bit of a change from that T side of Zeal. Book getting that information, he hears quite some footsteps and some shots. Ooh. Book gets flashed in, goes for a flash himself as he looks for those T's. There's one who has been spotted over towards B mid. Rude manages to take down Book. Important frag, but they still have to pass Doja. Doja gets 1, gets 2, gets a 3rd. We'll be going for the 4th. Doja on for the ace. As the comeback is looking hot for Team Denizbank. Doja looking for that ace. And it is likely he can get it. Woo. Does take him down. 1v3 position, but with 1 truck and 1 belong. He gets 1 and he gets 2! Woo! With the 1v3 clutch! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! He played that to perfection. Man! We are on for a match. Holy! Look doomed, but at the same time, it's Clue who goes down to the hands of Arrow. Eco manages to pull one back. It's Freeze who does get one as well. It's 3v3. But Donk, be ready for that one person aim-it. He looks ready for it. He takes down Doja. It's Eco who takes one. It's Book who takes one as well. And that leaves just Donk. Will be meeting Book in this position, and Book is ready for it. He has heard it all. Pretty sure. Never mind. Dripping. Also known of the IGN of Donk. And will he be getting Eco? You gotta be kidding me! Clutch after clutch. First Woo. Now Donk. You have got to be kidding me. Team Zeal is pulling back. Man, telling you, this match is intense. Ooh, Doja hits a good shot onto Donk. It's Book who gets one as well. And they manage to pick up some guns. Root takes on Eco. It's Freeze who takes on Root, and with the good clutches they have had, Arrow might go down here. Ooh, Arrow 2 HP. Yeah, last alive. 1v4, 2 HP. This is not looking good for him. As we will see an 8-11 scoreline in favor of Team Denizbank. I'm calling it now simply because they are coming from 3 positions and it's done for. Yeah. Double peek them. So we will see an Eco push towards a mid. It's Eco does not manage to get a singular person, actually. Freeze gets one, gets two. We're going down. We'll see Vape and Arrow actually put it back somehow. Ooh, Clue. Still, Woo. 1v1. And you should be careful. It's doable.
Has been planted.
He hears Doja. What does he know? And it is Woo clutching once again! If there's somebody who has been stepping up his game, it is... Man! Well, I think you can take that free win back, because I can tell you that Team Denizbank is not looking happy at all. As we'll be looking at match point for Team Zeal, and this could possibly be the last round. Book and Freeze ready for that A mid push. Oh, Vape takes on Book. Freeze manages to pull one back, but half HP, he gets blinded. Eco from behind. Will he get something done? And we will not. And it looks like Doja last alive 1v4, and Wu getting that call out, and it's Rude who takes him down, and it is Team Zeal closing down the series with a 13-8 score line. And man, this map was intense, especially these last few rounds. Wow, What a match. What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this stream, as the series was very fun to be casted, in my opinion. Make sure to subscribe if you want to be seeing more of these kinds of matches. Very exciting. Always very nice to see. Every Sunday and every Thursday there will be a stream. Not always by me, but most of the time, as we should be thanking y'all for this match, for the stream. So what I'm going to be saying is thank you for watching and have a good night. Okay, peace out.